Morning with Max. Good morning, folks, and welcome to another Morning with Max. If you don't know me, I'm Max Porter. I am the writer, editor, lore keeper, board game designer, stream host, and various other things here at City State Entertainment, where we are working on the MMORPG Camelot Unchained. Good morning, Lotaween, Calm Tempest, Odelvik, hi there. Yomi, good to see you. It has been a while since you tuned in. Welcome back. We are starting our Friday in this week of development on Camelot Unchained. Things are rolling along. You may hear typing and occasional conversations in the background. We'll do a quick sweep of the art pit. People doing art. That's Mike doing sparklies or something. Over here, we've got the UI pit, and around the corner, you can't really see the programmer pit, but it's just past the TV that continuously shows like concept art and stuff. I managed to tangle up the wire of the webcam there. That's better. So, Dino, good morning. I really need to update Moobot. Oh yeah, Dino, I'm sorry I missed your good morning, Max and friends. Good morning, Dino and friends. Good morning. Good morning, Camelot Unchained. That looks better, I think. Lotoween, how has coding and testing gone this week? I've been too busy to check in at all this week. Well, we've had some productive tests. I can't really speak to how coding has gone. That's not really my area. Yomi, anything exciting in the works lately? I've been getting Google pop-ups lately about the weekly streams, but I haven't been tuning in myself to watch them. And good morning, Grimslag. Yomi, we are rolling right along, working on this Siege stuff. Of course, we'll have the end of the week update and Q&A for those of you who don't know. We do a stream every Friday afternoon, usually with MJ, sometimes with other people. I don't know who it'll be until right before usually, where we talk about the highlights of the week's updates and development and take questions and give answers. That's at 4 p.m. our time, so about 5.5 hours from now. And Yomi, I mean, as you know, that's probably the best time to hear about exciting stuff in the works. Let's see. I think Andrew gave us like a developer's tool this week that'll let us like stop and start like the game for ourselves. And like playback stuff so we can like, you know, see bugs and you know, make sure we catch them. So that's pretty exciting on our end. but maybe not the most exciting player-facing stuff. Most often rather than usually, says Lotoween. Most often with MJ. Yeah, I would say so. Yomi, remind me again what the overall goal is with a specific set of tests for Siege. Is it just general bug fixing for the Siege engines, testing server load, or something else, or some combination of those things? I mean, I think the overall goal, Yomi, is to improve Siege gameplay to the point where it's really fun and works smoothly. So all of those things fall within that. Bug testing for the Siege engines, server, stress tests, all of that and lots more is going into this. I mean, this is a major focus for us right now. And I'm excited about it because I think Sieges and Camelot Unchained are going to be one of the most fun things. Lotoween, sort of like lifting the fallen log to see the bugs. Nice. Delicious. Tastes like chicken. Thebe says, morning, Max. Morning, Thebe. Nice shirt. Thank you. I do like this installment. And I do like this shirt. Oh, good afternoon to you, Teloin. I forget. Is it Teloa? Teloin? Some other thing? Teloin. Yomi. So just general playability and feel, then some more specific goal. Gotcha. I mean, let's just say there are many specific goals within the Make Sieges Awesome overall goal. Denarian, good morning. Wasn't just late saying hello. Well, welcome. Double welcome then, Denarian. Right. No, dwarf, not French. Right. Max always forgets that your name is a dwarven derivative, not French. That's right. So it's Teloin. 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 Something like that. You've told me how to pronounce it before, and I forgot. I'm sorry. Is the focus currently on the existing siege engines only, or do you know... Yomi, I think I answered that. Do you know if you guys are already trying to get in additional types of siege engines past just a conceptual stage? Are you seriously asking me if siege engines, if we want additional types of siege engines to just stay in the conceptual stage? Because if you're trying to get like schedule information out of me, then all I could say is, when the artists and designers and programmers, get it to where it needs to be, then additional types of siege engines will be playable. But yeah, I mean, obviously we don't want them to just, obviously, yes, we are trying to get in additional types of siege engines past just a conceptual stage. I'm not sure what that question means, Yomi. Odovic, so the weather is warming up. Does CSE still have the snow machine? Did we have a snow machine? Dion's telling me, yes, we have the snow cone. The snow cone machine. Right, my brain went to a totally different place. Of course. Yes, Odovic, we still have the snow cone machine. Do you want a selection pack of flavors, or do you think they'd prefer something different? Oh, man. You want me to ask the office, Odovic? Hey, what snow cone flavors do you guys want? Grape. Farinelli asks for grape. That is the only input I am getting. Well, Odovic, maybe we can discuss it on Discord later or something, but yeah, the weather's heating up, so we should fire up the snow cone machine. Teloin. 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 I forgot how to pronounce your screen name. I'm sad. I'm sorry. Just wondering if Other Siege is a priority or a back burner type thing for Beta 1. Yomi, if we've talked about it, then it is a current focus. If we've talked about it being a current focus, then it's a current focus. I mean, I don't really again, like, yeah, we've got the trebuchets and the magic mortars, and there's the scorpions, and I don't know what else. Lots of Beta 1 to go. Could be both, says Lottoine. Indeed. Teloine says, hi, Brand. Is there a vodcast? Yeah, is there a vodcast this Sunday, Brand? Hi there, Brand. Cool. Okay, gotcha, Yomi. You're asking a really specific question about whether we're going to iron out the feeling and playability of the currently implemented ones and push off new ones to a later stage of beta, or if we're currently working on adding more siege engines and we'll iron out the feeling and playability later. I do not know, Yomi. That is a great question. If you can make it for the afternoon stream, then I would say ask it. Which is, for those of you who don't know, in 5 hours and 15 minutes from now, at 4 p.m. our time. Odovec, I'll see you about a selection pack. You are too awesome, Odovec. Don't put yourself out. We love the snow cone machine. Lottoine, I saw an interview. Oh my God, Lottoine, that is you. You are being horrifying. It was actually snowing. Tends to snow in the mountains more, huh? Yomi says, "Oh, right. I'll move on to another line of interrogative questions. Go for it. Arctics. Max, hey brother, how's it going? Hey brother, Arctics, how's it going with you? It's going good here. I'm working hard, talking to manufacturers, potentially for the board game. Learning lots of things about how that works. Going back and thinking about possible changes, etc. Dino, do you happen to know if they're going to have unique siege weapons for each faction, kind of like the magic mortars? I don't know. I would kind of expect it, Dino, but I don't know for sure. I think that, yeah, lots and lots of different awesome, unique siege weapons is kind of a fun goal that we might have, but I don't know for sure. You'd have to ask a designer or an artist. Oh, concept art for it has been shown already. Well, there you go.
Uh-oh. A wild Andrew approaches.
A wild Andrew has appeared. That's the Code Warrior Andrew. How's it going, man?
Hey, it's going good. I'm running around like moving PCs because we have a West Coast engineer coming to be an East Coast engineer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the mighty Matt Meehan is gonna be hanging out on the East Coast. So
right on.
You didn't know?
Well, I didn't know he was going to be that close.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's good times. So he's an East Coaster at heart, and
yeah.
He wants to be back to his roots.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. I thought he was going to be further north. But
it's complicated.
Okay, it's complicated.
He's going to be here next week.
He's going to be here next week. Okay, well, that's awesome.
So
yeah, all right. So you're setting him all up to so he can jump right in.
Oh, I'm setting up my new PC, so
Oh,
he
your
can have,
new PC.
he can have my hand-me-down.
Gotcha. So he can have your hand-me-down. Well, of course.
Like we do. All right.
Oh.
Fight the fight.
Fight for the fight. Thanks for dropping by. All right, there's your bit of news. You never know what's going to happen on Morning with Max. It could become Morning with Max and a Wild Andrew at any time. Different look of trebuchets. Right, QQ more. I'm onto your game now. No, I don't think Beta 2 is coming out next week. Unique flair for different siege engines. Yeah, I would expect so. And yeah, Matt is coming to the East Coast, which is awesome. If you can hear that, that's the paper shredder that's next to my desk. And I think a few other things, Halloween.
Getting rid of the resumes of people.
Andrew's hiding the evidence. Ludwig, my point is that is an easy way to tell when it's actually worthy to ask that question. Yeah, I guess so. No, I get what you're saying, Ludwig. Oh, I hope not. You know, Arctics. I hope not, Yomi.
Yep, found a resume of someone we did hire.
There you go. In chat, they're like, oh, it's crushed dreams. Thebe asks, when can we buy some Camelot Unchained merch?
Let's make some merch.
Yeah,
Let's make some merch.
let's do it. If you're asking about like shirts and such, we did that that kind of big thing a while back. I don't know when that's going to happen next, but I know it will happen eventually. Of course, there's the physical goods that people have with their tiers, their Kickstarter tiers, and then I'm working on a board game, I have been working on a board game, and I'm querying manufacturers to find out about making that stuff. So when that happens, Thebe. Halloween. So, are there any empty desks left in the Fairfax office with Matt coming? I don't really know. Not too many, for sure. You want a Beerstein, says Deanol. Camelot Unchained Beerstein. Or glass. I don't know if you can see the logo. Andrew had these made. Pretty awesome. There you go.
So yeah, it's been it's basically just been, God, make the game, but maybe Max has some time to set up the merch.
Well, in terms of the board game, that's what I'm working on. Yes,
Yeah,
I don't really think I don't think I have time to make a Beerstein happen too.
It's all paperwork.
Right. But that would be a cool thing, wouldn't it? I don't know. I hope so, Halloween. I'd like for that to be the case, Halloween. Phoebe, I like that all the devs have awesome beards. A lot of us. Not the lady devs, and some of the men are shaven as well. But there's definitely a plurality of beards. Gamer Bucket asks if that was Guinness. No, he had a Coke Zero. Just in a fancy glass. Carpy's Mind, will there be an Asian server by launch? Not that I know of. Mark and Andrew have talked about partnering with somebody to do like an Asian, do the Asian side of things. We will have some number of European servers. But I don't know about Asian server. I think they've talked about possibly partnering with somebody for that. But I don't really know all the details. Carpy's Mind on YouTube, so you might want to ask some Friday afternoon, like today, for example. In about 5 hours, a little over that, we'll have our afternoon stream where we give updates on the latest progress and take questions. Cool, Arctics. I'll keep that in mind. Jewel, devs don't care about their looks. I don't know if that's true. I'm very sensitive about my looks, Jewel. Arctics, mornings with Max shirts would be sick. That would be sick. That would be awesome. Professor TV. What's the philosophy on struggling within the game? In CU, how much do you expect players to struggle in certain content? Struggling can feel rewarding at times. Professor TV, I strongly recommend you check out our foundational principles. And check out the foundational principles about no hand-holding and challenge. I think that will do a much better job of answering your question than I could say, except that I believe the idea is to have Camelot Unchained be challenging. You are so welcome, Professor TV. Let me know how it goes. Telloin. Struggles for learning my name till the next time I make it. Telloin. There's just so many different ways to read it, dude. Huh? Halloween? I don't know what you're talking about. I think you might have misheard an answer, or it might have been misspoken or something, but I don't really know what you're talking about, Halloween. Arctics. Number of different companies. Oh, you're talking about different merchandise offerings. Cool, Arctics. I don't think that's a focus for us right now. But it will swing back around to being in the headlights.
This guy we did hire.
All right.
Oh, shredder's full.
Carpy's Mind asking about a website update. Yeah, I don't know. Again, how much time do you want us to spend on that versus actually, I don't know, making a game? I don't think that's a focus right now with Carpy's Mind. You would have to ask Matt then, Halloween. I really don't know. I don't remember that. And I wouldn't know anyway. Cool, Arctics. You're welcome, Carpy's Mind. Arctics, on a separate note, that desk in the background is sick. I've been in the market for a good wide area desk for all this equipment, and that looks stable. Yeah, it's stable. I kind of wish I used a wooden one instead of a glass one, because that's, the streaming one, and then it kind of gets noisy whenever I put, my soda can down on it or something. Because that's where I sit when we do the afternoon, the Friday afternoon stream, which is in 5 hours from now. I sit at that laptop and fire up the webcam and the lights, and we do updates and do questions and answers. Yeah, it's all right. It's been here a while. Okay, Ludwig, you're saying you're not asking a question? Well, yeah, I guess I was just responding to you saying I felt bad. I don't really understand. Oh, whatever. Hi there, Blaze. Alright, folks, it is about time for me to wrap up this morning with Max. I don't really have... Well, I guess I plan to play D&D over the weekend. Those are my weekend plans, Halloween. I will be streaming that on my Super Commoner channel, my own little personal channel. If you want to come by and say hi. But I will see you folks later, probably this afternoon, if you can make it, for the end of week wrap-up and Q&A. I'll try to mention who's going to be doing that, but I often don't know until right before on Discord. Until then, have a good one. See you later. Thanks a lot for joining me for this morning with Max, and bye-bye. Morning with Max.